My dear Africans in the diaspora, come closer. Let's have this conversation. I need you all here for us to have this conversation. Now, you all Africans at home, come and share your thoughts in the comment section. And if you happen to come across this video and you are not an African, we also want to know how you think when you see Africans doing what I'm going to talk about in this video. Kindly share your candid opinion because I really want to understand this thing to the bottom. Okay, how do you feel when you see us do this? If you are not an African, how do you feel when you see Africans do what I'm going to talk about in the video? Those of you in the diaspora, I need you to come and share your experiences in the comment section. If you are home, you are still home in Africa, you are not left out, come and also share your thoughts in the comment section. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Edwina. If you are new here, you are so welcome. Kindly feel at home, press the subscribe button and be part of this lovely family. If you are a returning subscriber, thanks for coming back. You mean so much to me. Words cannot even explain. Yeah, thank you for coming back. I have been in Canada for just about a year. Yeah, born in Ghana, West Africa. Now, my mother carried me at her back. Me and all my siblings were carried at my mother's back. My mother's mother carried her at her back. And in Ghana, please share your thoughts in the comment section. I want to know how you all carry babies in your country. So in Ghana, predominantly, women carry babies at our back. Put the baby on your back and you tie a cloth or a wrapper to secure the baby at your back, and that is fine. I mean, carrying babies this way helps the baby to be with you, so the baby is with you, feels your presence. Actually, with the baby on your back that way, you feel the baby's breath, okay? And you even know whether the baby is sleeping or not. Whilst the baby's at your back, you know. If the baby's sleeping, you know. If the baby's not sleeping, you know. It comes with experience. So with practice, you know. Now, this is what I know. All along, this is what I know. And then I come to Canada. And then whenever I carry a baby at my back and go out, people are looking at me like, this is strange. People are looking at me like, what is she doing? You know? And some of them will come to you wanting to actually know whether the baby is comfortable in that position or not. Trust Canada for their politeness. So this is how they are going to come. They are very polite and tactical about how they approach you. Okay? So they'll just come and be smiling and be like, wow, nice baby. She looks so comfy. So she looks so comfy. I guess she's so comfortable. And I mean, so they are trying to think that, is the baby comfortable in that position? And if you come to me like that, what I always tell them is, trust me, a baby will let you know when they are not comfortable. And they say, oh yeah, you know, any baby will let you know when they are not comfortable. A baby does not hide their feelings. Babies will let you know when they are not comfortable. So, my dear Africans, is there a problem keeping babies like that? What I do not even understand, first of all, is why that looks strange in Canada. Canada is very diverse. Canada is very, very, very diverse. There are so many Africans in Canada. Toronto specifically, where I am, is very diverse. I think Toronto is the most diverse city in Canada. Yeah. I do not understand why people are not used to this because they're Africans here. But what do? When we travel, we stop doing things our way and quickly pick how things are done here. Because I ask myself, why should this look strange here in the first place? Why should carrying a baby on your back look strange in a place like Toronto with so many Africans here? Why should it look strange in the first place? African women who migrated to Canada earlier, if there's any reason why you people stopped carrying babies at your back when you got here, I want to know. I really want to know, because I think looking at the numbers of Africans here, I was thinking they should know this. I was thinking they should know this already. Okay, but truth be told, even where I am living, they are Africans. They are Africans here. I mean, they are people from Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda. They are Africans here. I don't really remember seeing anyone with a baby on their back. I don't. I think I'm the only one. I think I am the only one who likes to carry babies on my back. I think I'm the only one who does it. I've not seen anyone do it. I've not seen anyone do it. So I want you guys to tell me why you do not do it here. Why you all are making me look so odd. Are making me look so odd when I carry a baby on my back. And I mean, people will come around and they are kind of surprised how you are able to. So, you know, normally when you're approaching people, they don't even know, because they are not used to it. They don't know you have a baby at your back. They only realize it when they pass by you. So they pass by you and then you hear them talking about you because you have a baby on your back. And you turn and you meet their eye because they're actually standing there looking at you and talking. I remember one day I got out from the train and I was now putting the baby on my back. And someone actually stood there and was shocked. I mean, she wished she could even take her phone out and record the entire process of me putting the baby on my back and wrapping. And she stood there shocked. I mean, you could see the shock on her face with her mouth open, just looking at me like that. Just looking at me like that. I'm like, oh my goodness. What is going on here, guys? What is going on here? So I want to know from you guys, why don't you put babies on your back here? And those of you who do that, have you experienced what I'm talking about? Have you ever had people wanting to find out whether your baby is comfortable, coming close, looking at you like you're doing something, some wonders? And I have also met a few people who would say, wow, I would like you to teach me how to do this. Because, you know, they always put their babies, you either strap the baby in your front. Okay, so let me tell you why I don't do that. So when I gave birth to my first child in Ghana, someone actually came to gift me a baby carrier. Okay, someone gifted me one, so I had one. The first time I tried to put my baby in that, my baby was just about 3 months old. And the first time I put my baby there, I felt so uncomfortable. I was actually going somewhere. And midway into the journey, I wished I could come back home. I felt very sharp and severe pain at my back. I had my baby through cesarean section, so I don't know whether that is the cause of the pain. But you see, that pain that I felt, that one and first time I put the baby in the, how do you call that thing? Is it a carrier in my front? Okay, that pain that I felt, the sharp pain I felt in my waist and my back, never made me pick that thing again. In fact, A friend gave birth shortly after me, and I also passed it on to her, and she used it. So I don't know whether I didn't put it on well. It is just because I gave birth through cesarean, the back pain and all that comes with it. Whether it's because of that condition that I have that made me feel that way. So that was actually the first and the last time I carried a baby in a carrier in my front, like that. Okay, the one that you put on your shoulder and the baby. That was my first and my last. I have never tried it again. For me, putting the baby on my back is more comfortable. My hands are free. I am able to do all my house chores with my baby on my back. If I'm cooking, I am the one in front of the fire. Okay, my baby doesn't come between me and whatever I am doing. My baby is at my back. She is safe at my back. I feel she is safe on my back. I'm also going to tell you something an old woman I met here told me, and she made me look at the whole thing differently. I'm going to tell you that. But when I am home and a baby wants to be with me, I feel the safest place to put the baby is my back, because yes, I cannot sit with the baby and not do nothing. If I have things to be doing, and my baby is tired of being on their own, they want to be with me, and I also have things to be doing, it helps me with the baby on my back. My hands are free. I don't feel back pain. It's comfortable to me. The baby doesn't come between whatever I am doing. In fact, as I am sitting here, I can have a baby on my back and still do what I'm doing, and the baby doesn't come between. And you may just see the cloth and you might not even see the baby on my back, right? So it helps you to be able to do whatever you have to do, and the baby doesn't come between you and what you are doing. Okay, so I felt it was safe. Now, one day I met an elderly woman, who was walking behind me, and I had a baby at my back. So this woman was walking with someone, and then I heard them talking. So they were talking about the baby at my back and all that. So we got to a traffic light, and we had to stop for the pedestrian light to turn on before we cross. So when I stopped there, she came to meet me, and then they are so polite, so she greeted, and then we started talking. I said, oh, is that the way you carry babies in your, is this a cultural thing? I said, yes, that's how we carry babies in Ghana, where I am coming from. Said, oh, okay, the baby looks so comfortable. I said, yes, the baby is very comfortable. Trust me, a baby will always let you know when they are not comfortable, and that is always my line when anybody passes those comfort comments. When I have a baby at my back, I always tell them that trust a baby to let you know all the time when they are not comfortable. And she said, oh, okay, so I am looking at it from a different perspective. I said, okay, I would love to know that perspective, because I think most people think our babies are not comfortable this way, but I actually think they are comfortable. In fact, this is one of the easiest positions to get a baby to sleep. And you need to be comfortable to sleep, yeah? So then the woman told me that Toronto is not safe to have your baby at your back. You need to keep the baby in a position where you see the baby. I said, for the first time, someone is telling me something different. Okay, so I was interested, because yes, the safety of the baby is really my concern, and it's my priority. So when she came from this angle, yes, I was really interested in what she had to say. And she told me the place is not safe, and there are so many people, unstable people on our streets, so many people walking around with knives and objects that can easily harm the baby. Okay, there are so many people with objects that can easily harm the baby, and that is why she would advise that I always keep the baby in my front where I can see the baby, so that people or a bad person will not think they are harming the baby at my blind side. So if somebody has a knife or for whatever reason is under the abusing substances and is not thinking right and has a knife and want to harm my baby, I am able to see and do what I have to do to protect myself and the baby from that bad person. Okay, so for the first time, someone actually says something that made sense. I mean, made so much sense, not just made sense, made a lot of sense to me, because when it comes to safety, then I am interested to do everything to make sure my babies are safe. You get it? So yes, if it is about that, then it means that I have to find an alternative. Carrying a baby on my front, I haven't tried that since the first time I did, and I experienced that. So for now, if I'm going out on a long distance and I intend to walk, I would rather put the baby in the stroller and push it. Unfortunately, I'm not able to have my hands free like I would love to have my hands free when I have a baby with me. I'm not able to use the stairs. Like if I put the baby on my back, I can still do my stairs. I always have to do the elevator and all that. But I mean, if that will make me see my baby and keep her safe, then I can do that for the baby, you know. So you all let me know why. Is it because of the safety that you carry the babies in your front, or you just, I mean, go here and like we say, when you get to Rome, do what the Romans do. You just started doing that and all that. I want to know, guys, I want to know what you think. But at home and around and going to places that are not crowded, that I think it's safe, I think I'll still have to back my baby. I think I'll still have to back my baby. Guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And then it is at that point that I thank God again, because who in Africa, I don't know, depends on where you are watching me from, but in Ghana, I don't think anyone would think of somebody stabbing their babies with a knife when the babies are their back. I don't think so. I said, wow, this is the kind of safety. Is it safety? This is the kind of safe environment we are enjoying back home, and we do not even show gratitude to God for that. Because who puts their babies at their back in Ghana, or I don't know about other African countries, but I know most African countries put babies at their back. Who put babies on their back and think that somebody might harm the baby with a knife? Who puts a baby on their back and thinks that somebody might harm a baby with their knife? So if I am here and I'm stepping out and I should be thinking of who is holding a knife and who might harm me and all that, then we have some peace and safety in Africa that probably we do not even appreciate, guys. That probably we do not appreciate. Anyway, this is me letting you know my experience with what I have gone through putting babies on my back in Toronto, Canada. I want to know about your experience too. I want to know what people in the diaspora, the Africans in the diaspora, have experienced with this same backing of babies. And I want to know what you home in Africa thinks about how we are seen with babies on our backs here. What do you intend to do if you find yourself here? Are you going to back your baby? Are you going to put your baby in the stroller or hide the baby in your front? And what will be your reason for doing that? What will be your reason for doing that? Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Let me know what you think in the comment section, okay? I wish you all a lovely day. Bye.